What's up, everybody? It is Matt Modi with OddsJam, and for this video, talking about the SEC Conference Tournament. So, I absolutely love when the calendar hits March because I know March Madness is right around the corner. It's my favorite sporting event of the year over NFL Wildcard Weekend and over the NBA playoffs. It's just an amazing time as a sports fan. Um, and part of March Madness, what makes it so great are these conference tournaments. Obviously, the stakes aren't as high for most teams as the NCAA tournament, but the rivalries associated with these two teams, and some teams are fighting to make the tournament, some are fighting for a one seed, some are just fighting to beat the crap out of their rival. Either way, the the content coming from the conference tournaments is just amazing. So for this video, as I mentioned, talking about the SEC, I have three bets for you that I like, and then some teams that I'm going to avoid. But what I have pulled up here is just the odds page on Caesars. So if sports betting is legal in your state and you're not signed up with Caesars, definitely sign up using the link in the description. Take advantage of the sign up code, all that good stuff. But as we can see here, Kentucky is the favorite at plus 190. Following that up is the Auburn as the number two favorite at plus 260. Then we got Tennessee at plus 350. And then there's a pretty steep drop off after Tennessee. So the top three are very clearly the favorites. Then we have Arkansas at plus 800, LSU at plus 1,000, Alabama at plus 1,800, and there really aren't anything worth talking about after that. Florida, Mississippi State, Texas A&M, Georgia, Missouri, Ole Miss, all those teams don't really have a chance of making any noise. To start off, I do want to go chalk here and say that I really think Kentucky and Auburn have a great chance. One issue with Kentucky specifically is just they don't really have a great shooting team. They have just their inability to make threes. You wonder if that's going to bite them in the rear end during these conference tournaments. But this is one of the best Kentucky teams that John Calipari has had in a long time. Obviously, they struggled last year, really bad year and a weird COVID year. But this is an incredibly talented Kentucky team, and they're finally getting healthy after missing some players to end the season. So Kentucky at plus 190. I don't love the value there, but I do think Kentucky has the best chance of winning. I would agree with them being the top favorite here. I wouldn't agree with it or I didn't agree with Purdue. I didn't think they had a chance in the Big Ten, but Kentucky at plus 190, I don't think is a bad bet at all. Moving on, Auburn at plus 260, continuing to go chalk here, but I really do think that that Auburn has a good chance to win. They've just been great all year. They've had a really good team. Bruce Pearl, I mean, come on, that guy's a legend. Some concerning home road splits with Auburn, but they just have such a talented team. Obviously, they made a run in the tournament a couple years ago, the year UVA won. I think they made it to the Final Four that year. Really talented team. So plus 260. Again, the value isn't great because they are the second highest favorite, but they're just an awesome team, and I definitely think that they're worthy of being that high up. Don't love the value of Tennessee or Arkansas, but LSU is my favorite sleeper for the SEC tournament. So they're at plus 1,000, so they're 10-1. I could 100% see LSU making a deep run. The calling card, or I should not necessarily calling card, but what LSU has become known for in the Will Wade scandal years with him as their head coach is they've always had a ton of talent. They had Cam Thomas get drafted last year. They returned an insanely talented team. They just don't really know how to play together. So they're one of those teams where they have the talent to beat anybody, but because I don't really view them as that well coached of a team, Will Wade, I think his goal is just get as many talented people, and hopefully we'll figure it out. They've had trouble figuring it out on a consistent basis, but I could 100% see them making a run and winning 3, 4, 5 straight games. So getting them at plus 1,000, I think is the best value of the tournament for all these teams. But I definitely think Kentucky and Auburn are better teams. Obviously, the odds reflect it, and they have a higher chance. But I do love the value at LSU plus 1,000. So to give my top three favorite bets, It's in order, as I mentioned. Kentucky's my favorite. They are the favorite. They are also my favorite. Auburn, again, the second favorite. They are also my second favorite. And then we're skipping Tennessee and Arkansas, and I love that value at LSU plus 1,000. And that's all I got for you. So would love to hear what you thought. Let me know what I got wrong. You can hit me up at my Twitter handle below. You can roast me. Let me know, again, what I got wrong. You can also comment on the video as well. Other than that, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the OddsJam YouTube channel. But as far as this video goes, that's all I got for you. So happy betting, happy watching, and good luck.